I'm Kristal Hart, and we are at the 149th Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show. Established in 1877, Westminster is America's oldest organization dedicated to the sport of dogs. It is the second longest continuously held sporting event in the United States, only behind the Kentucky Derby. To fully grasp its place in history, Westminster predates the invention of the light bulb, the automobile, the zipper, the building of the Brooklyn Bridge and the Washington Monument, and the establishment of the World Series. So let's go meet some of these purebred pups who are all competing for the most coveted award in the dog show world, Best in Show at Westminster. We're here at the Westminster Dog Show, and tell me what type of dog this is and its name.
This is Trinket. He's an Australian Shepherd.
And tell me a little bit about the breed, the history.
The breed is actually an American breed, despite the name Australian Shepherd. That is to pay homage to the breeds that were brought over to Australia to create the breed. They are a herding breed. They're great family dogs. If you want to hike a mountain, you can. If you want to chill on the couch with them, they're more than happy to.
They need a lot of exercise?
I would say moderate exercise depending on the breeder you get them from. But if you live an active lifestyle, this is a fantastic breed for you.
An active lifestyle.
Yeah, active lifestyle.
And tell me about its grooming.
The grooming, they're considered a wash and wear breed to the point where their coat is made. So say they get muddy and wet, their coat is made so when they get dry, the mud will just fall off.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's interesting there.
So that makes them a great farm dog.
A great farm dog. They love children.
Yes, they do, and to play. Yeah.
And as a handler, how many hours do you spend with the dog to train?
Well, all these, are a very smart breed. They can learn a command in only a couple hours and be good to go. But to maintain their mental state, you want to work with them probably about an hour a day, just to keep them focused and all tuned into you.
And what's your favorite part about the show?
About Westminster?
Yes. And being on such a big stage.
There's nothing that compares to Westminster. The feeling you get when you walk into the crowd, just everyone from all across the world coming, because it's not just in the U.S., coming to such a beautiful stage, having the best judges, competing with the best of the best. There really isn't anything that compares to it.
Do you get nervous at all in there, or is that just the showtime and all the work? It's time to...
A little bit of both. I always believe in my dog, but I always want to make sure, and I get a little bit nervous prepping them because I want to make sure that I'm doing my best to make sure that they're shining.
And did you show yet?
No, we show later today.
Okay, well, good luck there, and thanks for talking to us.
Thank you so much.
Hey, Trinket. Hey.
She said it's nap time.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Lauren Fox, and this is Barbie, or today she is playing the part of Princess Barbie. She is a 19-month-old Tibetan Terrier. Tibetan Terriers, obviously, they do come from Tibet, but they're not Terriers. They're actually in the non-sporting group. When they came over from Tibet, they had some miscommunication about a translation of Tibetan, and so they were called Terriers. But there's no Terrier in this dog at all. They're more closely related to the Lhasa Apso. And they are the little guard dogs of the Tibetan monasteries. Even the Dalai Lama today still has a Tibetan Terrier. And this is my groomer, Kat, and she's going to tell you a little bit about taking care of this coat.
So this coat does require a lot of brushing. She gets a bath once a week. And normal other stuff like their ears done, nails done, and they should be left more natural. Not a lot of trimming done on them at all.
Well, this is an amazing event. I have seen just the top dogs in the country, and I'm so honored to be here amongst just amazing dogs, fantastic handlers. It's so exciting, and we are really looking forward to watching the groups tonight. There's just nothing like the Westminster Dog Show. Her name is Barbie. She's a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. 19 months old. This is her first time. She is a young girl to be here, yes. Nope. So she likes to chew on her bones. She's already shown today. So this is kind of how she de-stresses. She's like, I just need some chill time. So like we get on our phone and watch Facebook, and she chews on her bone, and that's how she zones out. And she loves it, but she likes to wear her tiara as well. It's very important to her. So does she.
I went as Barbie at Halloween.
Oh, yes. Well, you guys are kindred spirits then. Definitely. Definitely. You're very welcome.
His name is Fernando. He's from Texas. He's 18 months old, and this is his first time here in Westminster.
What type of dog is it?
Bichon Frise.
And tell us a little bit about the history of the Bichon.
They are raised in France. They are happy dogs, playful. You should come see them in the ring. That's what they like. They are supposed to be like a little clown.
Yeah, won a few years ago.
Yes, yes.
Just we noticed you were grooming them. What needs to be done when you groom now?
Oh, it's a lot of work. Opening the coat really well and then scissor and scissor until you have a nice and a smooth cut.
And just to end, what are they looking for, the standard?
Many things, expression, face, and a lot of movement.
Good luck.
This is Edison.
Edison, and tell me what type of dog Edison is?
Edison is a 2-year-old Irish Wolfhound.
And tell me about the history of the Irish Wolfhound.
So the Irish Wolfhounds have a great history. They actually went extinct a very long time ago, and it took multiple breeds to bring them back to what they are today. So what you're looking at today is a mix between a bunch of different dogs, but a Greyhound, a Mastiff, Scottish Deerhound, among others, and a bunch of other ones, and this is what you have. So they were bred to chase the wolves around Ireland and keep the flocks of sheep safe.
Oh, and to keep the sheep also?
Yes.
I've been to Ireland. I love
Okay.
Ireland.
Did you see a bunch of them there at the castles and everything?
I saw all the castles.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And how much does Edison, did you say?
Edison, yep.
Edison weigh?
He weighs 170 pounds.
And tell me about grooming Edison.
Grooming is pretty easy. They need to be brushed. They have an undercoat. So to keep their hair up here, you can pull out the little pieces here that look like they're kind of dead. It's called hand stripping, and you do that to about once a year, and it keeps their coat very nice.
And are they good with families?
Oh, they're wonderful dogs. They're great, yes.
And how much exercise?
Oh, exercise. Well, this is about his energy level. He does like to go on walks every day, so about a mile or so.
But so it's not real high energy.
No, not really super high, but they do like to compete at fast cat and lure coursing and stuff, so they do like to run.
They do like to run?
Mm-hmm.
And, look at how's it feel to be here at Westminster?
Oh, this is a new experience for both of us.
Oh, is it your first time?
This is our first time, yep.
Oh.
This is only our second bench show. We did the National Dog Show back in December, and so now we're here.
And how old is Edison?
2 years old.
Oh, I think you said at the beginning, 2 years old.
Yes.
A wonderful dog there.
Yes, he's wonderful.
How many hours does it take that you train him, and how do you train him?
So, yeah, well, they're not really food driven. It's more.
Oh, they aren't?
No, he's not. Some of them might be, but he more is praise. He likes that, that high pitched good boy. But he went to all the puppy classes. He did puppy obedience. We tried rally. We did a little bit of agility with him. He wasn't into all that, but we've been to all the puppy classes. We do handling classes a couple times a month to keep him kind of on it. But yeah.
And where are you from?
We're in the Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania.
In Pennsylvania?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a big property area to?
We have 1 acre fenced, and then we have a bunch that's unfenced to walk in.
Well, good luck there.
Say thank you. Thanks, buddy.
And now, who do we have here?
This is Alby. He is a smooth collie.
A smooth.
A smooth collie, yeah, like Lassie, but short hair.
It's like Lassie but short hair. That was one of my favorites. Now tell me about the smooth collie and their history.
So smooth collies were originally bred to herd cattle as opposed to the rough collies, which were bred to herd sheep. So they're a little more intense than the rough collies. Not him, he likes to sleep, but...
They need a lot of exercise?
A lot of exercise.
So you need an active lifestyle if you're going to have this type of...
Absolutely, yeah.
And tell me about the grooming.
The grooming is not too bad with the smooths, less hair, but as you can see, a lot of it comes off, so it's not too bad as grooming. Just you have to be okay with shedding.
Hey, you look pretty friendly there. I like you. And tell me, here you are, Westminster Dog Show. How does it feel to be on such a big stage?
The same as any other show, really, just more people.
More people?
Yeah.
And how far did you come? I mean, where do you?
New Jersey.
Oh, you're from New Jersey?
Yeah, local.
And does Alby take well to people and shows?
Yes, he loves attention. He is a ham.
He's a ham?
Yes.
Okay. And what's your favorite part about being in the ring?
Winning, I gotta say.
What does that take? I mean, how many hours a day do you practice, or?
Not every day. Besides, the care for them. But I've been doing this for 20-something years, so that.
Oh, good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you for talking to us.
Thank
Hey,
you.
Alby. Woo. Thank you. Here at Westminster, we have all these beautiful dogs, but dog health is also important. So with us is...
I'm Dr. Ann Hohenhaus. I'm a veterinarian at the Schwarzman Animal Medical Center, which is on the opposite side of Manhattan Island from where we are today at the Javits Center.
And tell me about what people should do for their dog and their health.
So we're doing an Ask the Vet booth here today, and probably the best question I've been asked is, how can a dog owner help find cancer early in their pet so it's more treatable? And I gave them 3 things. First, their pet needs routine, good physical examination by their veterinarian every year. And if their veterinarian is not doing a good physical exam, maybe that's not the veterinarian for them. The second thing is that they should not ignore their pet's changes in behavior. So sometimes people say, oh, my dog is old and it's slowing down. Well, that's a reason to go to the veterinarian, because just being old is not a disease. And then finally, when you go to the veterinarian for a physical exam, that veterinarian is going to look for things like weight loss or a lump or bump. And then you need to act on those as directed by your veterinarian. And so that's the kinds of things we're talking about today here at the Schwarzman Animal Medical Center Ask the Vet booth.
I have an older dog, and it gets those fatty, what are they, fatty tumors?
They're called lipomas, fatty tumors. It's the most common skin tumor of the dog, and they're annoying because they can look like other kinds of cancer. And so that's why your veterinarian needs to look at every single one of those fatty things and make sure it's not something sinister.
Because one of them's getting really big. Now, I just had her to the vet, and he said eventually it might seep out, from her laying on it. It might seep out some of
sometimes if a dog lays on it, then it will get a sore on it, a pressure sore, and then that would be a good reason to take it off. So most of the time, we don't recommend taking fatty tumors off of dogs, but sometimes they get to be huge, and they impede a dog's ability to walk. And I actually wrote a blog, which is on our website, which is amcny.org, and talked about taking off some of these big fatty tumors. So if you go to our website and put in the search bar, fatty tumor, you can see some of these tumors, how big they get and why we need to take them off.
Hers is about that big. Now, he wasn't keen on, he just said when it starts to seep, we'll do
That's
something.
right. We don't remove them unless they're causing the dog a problem. And if it's seeping and oozing, I say that's a problem. Sometimes they occur in the dog's armpit, and then they get bigger and bigger and bigger, and then the dog can't walk because there's this thing in their armpit. And so that would be another reason to take a fatty tumor off.
I also saw something here, and this is about poisonous foods to your dog.
Yeah.
So
This is a little magnet that our USAN Institute for Animal Health Education has developed, and it goes on your refrigerator. Hopefully you have a fridge that it will stick to, and it tells you about foods that your pet shouldn't eat, like alcohol when you're having a Super Bowl party, other things like garlic, chocolate, Chocolate is the #1 reason dogs come into our ER and get admitted for eating stuff that they shouldn't eat. It's chocolate. Big problem in dogs because dogs have a sweet tooth.
Oh, do they? Because mine doesn't seem to take to that at all. Chocolate.
Compared to cats, dogs have a big sweet tooth.
Oh, do they?
Yep.
Oh, so chocolate, deadly.
Chocolate is really a problem. And then grapes and raisins are another thing that are in a lot of households because people that have dogs often have children. And grapes and raisins are great healthy treats for children, not so good for dogs, and they can cause kidney problems in dogs.
You know, every so often I get liver and onions, but I take the onions off. If it's cooked with an onion or anything, is that bad for the dog? I mean, I'll cut it up. I don't give my dog that many table scraps. I do chicken, those roasted or whatever chickens I'll cut up a little bit. I do Pro Plan myself. I do Bright Minds because somebody said over at Pro Plan it added 3 years to their dog's life, and my dog's on that end. And but if it's cooked with the liver.
I don't think you would want to give your dog onions or garlic because there's a compound in the onions and garlic and scallions and shallots, all those types of related vegetables, that causes destruction of red blood cells and can make the dog really sick.
Well, if you take all of it off.
I think if you take the onions off.
Yeah, 'cause I never.
But the worst case I ever saw was someone threw out the liver and the onions leftovers and the dog ate it all from the trash can and then came into AMC very, very sick. So you gotta pay very close attention because even if you don't feed your dog, sometimes they help themselves.
Oh, you know, I had once that happen with the chicken. I walked out, you know, she ate all the chicken, I mean, all the bones, everything. I thought, oh my land, she's gonna die.
Yeah.
But she made it. I don't know how she did it. And so now I just.
But chicken bones, pork chop bones, spare rib bones cause enormous problems in dogs. And so best to keep all bones away from them.
Okay, and just to end, and this really isn't maybe your area, when people are going to pick out a dog, to find a dog, where do they go to get a dog? I keep telling this story, my Facebook got hacked, and would you believe they tried to sell puppies? My cousin came to me and said somebody wants to buy one, and I said, oh my gosh, report it right away. This is not me, and I hope they didn't send a deposit.
Well, I think that if you're looking for a dog, you want to go to some place where you can talk to people who have those dogs. So coming here to Westminster, there are lots of beautiful dogs, and you can talk to people who own those dogs. Meet the Breeds, which sadly is last weekend, is another opportunity to meet people who own purebred dogs and talk about them. And then the AKC website has a dog finder, like an app, and you put in what kind of family you have and where you live, and then it gives you some suggestions to help you narrow it down. And then, of course, getting a dog at a pound is a really good thing to do to help those dogs not be destroyed if they can't find a home. And they're wonderful dogs to have at the pound.
Do you think the pound is, some people say just the pit bulls are there now? Or do you think that's true? Or?
I think it depends on the pound. I think in New York City we have a lot of pit bulls in our shelters. But the other thing is if you're interested in a purebred dog, there are rescue groups for almost every purebred dog as well. And there are things online like pet finders and smaller rescue groups that have wonderful animals that need homes.
Thank you so much. You've been so informative. I'm sure our audience will love it.
Thank you, and have a great time at the show.
Oh, my favorite show of the year. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, I'm Kristal Hart. We are at the Westminster Dog Show 2025, and there is a lot to a dog. Also, it's food, also the joints, the bones. With us is a specialist. Could you tell us a little bit about your product?
Yes, my name is Haley. I am one of the company's professional services veterinary technician. And as far as our Cosequin product, it is a great product for pets of all sizes, essentially to help support the joint cartilage, especially in younger dogs and dogs that are aging.
Oh, younger dogs also?
Yes, absolutely. You can start our products in dogs 6 weeks of age or older. Usually we do recommend early action is the best to kind of get them started on a product to help them as they grow older.
You know, I just want the audience to know I have an older lab, and she just loves the product. Well, what I do is I'll put it out and I'll say you'll get a treat if you eat it, and she does eat it. Now, how does it help the bones?
So essentially it helps with the cartilage. So it helps mainly our 2 foundational ingredients help to increase the production of cartilage as well as inhibiting the breakdown of cartilage. So those 2 ingredients work synergistically at supporting that cartilage matrix.
So it's a cartilage that's...
Yes, supporting the cartilage. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and as you said, beginners, the little dogs plus the older dogs.
Yes.
And how do they get the product?
So the product can be available on most of our online retailers or directly from the company as well. So they can purchase it Cosequin.com and available, and it'll show you where to purchase the product.
Okay, well, thank you very, very much.
Absolutely.
You know what? One other thing that you said, they said they have a product for humans also?
We do. We manufacture a product called Cosequin. It also does the same thing to help support cartilage in humans as well.
Well, I did get a little sample of that, and I can't wait to try it. So what it will maybe make as I age, I do feel my joints a lot. So
yes. It's kind of the same mechanism of action as in our dog product as well. It still contains glucosamine and chondroitin, helping to support that cartilage matrix.
Okay. Well, thank you, and welcome to the dog show here in New York City.
Thank you so much.
Now tell me who this is.
His name is Wilbur. He's a champion in the breed ring, and he has obedience and rally titles. Quiet. And he does film work and modeling.
I see that. We saw the modeling right there with the Cosequin product. Now tell me a little bit about the breed.
The breed should be a happy, merry hound and ready for anything, as you can see. Quiet. He wants his Cosequin.
He wants his Cosequin, is right.
Outgoing, likes people, great with people, fun to train, very food motivated.
Tell me about the history of the breed.
They're rabbit hunting dogs from England, and we show them in 2 sizes, 13s and 15s. We don't know what they're going to be when they're puppies until they grow up.
Okay. Loves his name again? Wilbur. Wilbur loves the dog show world.
He just finished doing junior showmanship. We didn't get into the breed ring this year, unfortunately, although we entered. But he did just do junior showmanship, and he did a phenomenal job with the girl that shows him.
Oh, and how many hours of practice a day does Wilbur do?
Depending on what sport we're training for, or tricks, or a TV shoot, or that sort of thing, I work him in 5 or 10 minute increments multiple times during the day, depending on what we're doing.
Well, thank you very much. And the breed again, you said?
He's a Beagle. He's a 15-inch Beagle. The breed is Beagle, but the variety is 15.
15. And does he bark a lot?
Not unless he's very excited. So in the house, in the yard, he's like most other breeds. He alarm barks if someone comes to my door, that sort of thing. So contrary to popular belief, they are not incessant barkers.
Okay. Well, thank you. And it likes the Cosequin?
He loves the Cosequin, and I have several of my other dogs on Cosequin.
You know, I was saying my dog loves it also, and it's a senior dog. You know, one other thing, where do you get a dog? Like if you were going to purchase a dog, and I'm only saying this because I had a Facebook account that got hacked, and they tried to sell puppies underneath my name. So what's a safe way for somebody to get a dog?
Breed club websites, you can find reputable breeders. Some of us are on Facebook, but we're very careful. Hopefully so we don't get hacked and people don't steal our information and try to sell puppies disreputably under, using our pictures or our name or that sort of thing.
It was horrible. My cousin came to me. They were selling cute little Yorkies, saying, I have somebody who wants one. I said, report it. It is not me. I was devastated, and I hope nobody sent a deposit.
Right, yes. And never buy a puppy by sending a deposit just off a picture of Facebook. Reputable breeders obviously will send you a puppy questionnaire contract so they learn a little bit more about you.
really?
They'll do an interview with you, usually by phone or if you're close enough in person. We do a lot of reference checking and that sort of thing before we put you on our wait list, and even then we don't ask for deposit. Some breeders don't ask for deposit at all. Some ask for deposit after they've done all the checking and reference checking and that sort of thing.
Oh, thank you so much for that information, because
There's a lot of people that have been scammed on the internet buying puppies and for a lot of money. Yeah,
and
yeah.
they were just the cutest little puppies too.
Yep.
And I was just sick about it.
Yeah. No, it's a big business for the scammers, and we do need to be careful. And breeders need to support each other and police each other and make sure that we aren't getting scammed, or that our pictures and our reputation aren't being used by scammers to take people's money.
Thank you. And Westminster Dog Show.
Westminster Dog Show, the best. Thank you.
Thank you. Is
This is Maverick. Maverick is 3 years old.
Hi, Maverick.
Maverick is a Yankees fan.
Yankees fan.
He does not like the Red Sox.
He does not like the Red Sox.
If
We
you,
like
if
that.
you stand back, I'll show you his trick. He
Okay.
will shake his head no when I ask him if he likes the Red Sox.
Okay.
Okay, Maverick. Wait, stand. Maverick, wait. Do you like the Red Sox? No. Red Sox. Maverick, do you like the Red Sox? No. Good boy. Good boy. All right, back up. Wait. Take a bow for the Yankees. Take a bow for the Yankees. Come on. Bow for the. It's kind of hard on the table. No, that's all right. I can't do it.
She's a golden.
Golden Retriever.
And tell us a little bit about the history of the golden.
I don't know that much about it. They're from Scotland. They are a retriever. They love water. They will retrieve anything in water, too. He loves to swim. His father won the sporting group here 5 years ago.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, I like you.
And that's the first golden that's won a sporting group, I think, at Westminster.
We all know they're great with family dogs.
They are. He's wonderful.
Does he shed a lot, though?
Oh,
or-
yes. You have to vacuum
yeah.
every day.
Every day.
Yep. But he's a great dog. Very loving.
And how's it feel to be here at Westminster?
Well, this is my third visit, and I would love to come home with something, so let's see.
Okay, well, good luck there.
Thank you.
And now, the winner of the 149th Annual Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show is Monty, the giant Schnauzer. Monty, a 5-year-old male from Ocean City, New Jersey, bested a field of over 2,500 entries to win Best in Show at New York City's iconic Madison Square Garden. And I'm Kristal Hart reporting from the Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show here in New York City. Hope you've enjoyed the show, and thanks for watching.